yeah. The way you live your life, people wonder. They will wonder, don't mind them. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Yeah. In this life, everybody has a time. It's your time or my time. No one can stop your shine. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, you will shine, shine, shine. So President, we are. This is your time. For the good thing you not do. This is your time. President, we are. We are, so we love you. We say thank you for our children. Thank you for our nation. Thank you for Liberia. Thank you for the road you have fixed. Thank you for the school you have built. Spiral Melody, Dogman Melody. So we love you. We wanna say we love you. Liberians love you. Yeah. In this life, everybody has a time. It's a time or my time. No one can stop your shine.
Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition, a very special edition of Junior Hall Talk FM 107 and the global stage here.
This is your time. For the good thing you not do. This is your time. President, we are. We are, so we love you. We said thank
And if you join us here for the very first time,
you for our nation.
we say welcome to you
Thank you for Liberia.
on this podcast, on this network. We insist we will be civil with one another. There must be no curse words, no insults of any kind.
President, we are. This is your time. For the good thing you not do. This is your time. President, we are. We are, so we love you. We say thank you for our children. Thank you for our nation. Thank you for life.
Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. Rebecca Sayer, Doris Smith, Arthur Solo Sr., Charlotte Jackson. Thanks for the distribution there.
Everything you do, people talk. Everywhere you go, people talk, yeah. The way you live your life, people wonder. They will wonder, don't mind them. Don't mind them. Don't mind.
On this special edition, September 3rd,
In this life,
2023, the eve to Labor Day in the United States of America, Labor Day holiday.
shine.
36 days to October 10th general and presidential elections in Liberia.
Shine, shine, shine. So President, we are.
CDC 1 million man campaign launched on
Good thing you not
this Thursday, September 7th, at the Anthony Totman Stadium in Monrovia. Rain or shine,
President.
let's go blue.
We are, so we love you.
Donate to CLN. The Concerned Liberian Network Incorporated
Thank you for
solicits your donations for our Liberia projects,
Thank you for the
bereavements, injured,
Thank you for the school you have
and community outreach.
built.
Send your donations to our Cash App handle,
Love you. We wanna
$CLN28.
be real
That goes directly into our account.
in this life.
That's the Cash App handle, the $CLN28.
I can stop your shine.
And you will see our global treasurer name,
Who you are,
Comfort Mami Tay.
the way you come,
It goes straight to our account.
shine.
Thanks to all of you that have made donations already,
President,
and those of you that are going to do later on tonight and beyond.
this is your time.
Coming up tonight,
Good thing you not
The $50 million lie. The USD $50 million lie told by the criminal Stanton Witherspoon. Why should anyone believe this convicted criminal and his allies? Let's dig deeper. Emmanuel Thier, Gamin Gayflow, Arthur Solo Sr., Alexander Wild Dawson, Miles SP Pelu, welcome to all of you. Pharisee Wanye, Ali Famula.
This is your time for the good thing you not do.
Vera Marshall, Doris Smith, Kana Zille, Helena Barr, welcome.
President, we are so we love you. We say thank you for our children.
Also coming up.
Thank you for our nation. Thank you for Liberia. Shine, shine.
Coming up tonight. No defense. No there.
This is your time.
The United Party and cohorts have no defense for the Prince Johnson audios. Hence, they seek a non-secret live broadcast of Chairman Ben SANVEE and the Laker Talk audios as their defense. But there is no there. How do they respond to the allegations of Ben SANVEE against the face of their campaign, EUGENE FAHNGHON, the LOBSTER KINGKONG? What did FAHNGHON say about his now, in quotation marks, summary killings of Liberians?
In this life, everybody has a time.
Was he for the government? Was he for before he became against?
No matter where you
Did he know who Matthew INNIS was? Did he participate in the news conferences and moderated them at MICAT? That's the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism Thursday news briefings. What did he say then? Let's dig deeper. Woman Liberia Love, Verdi, Arthur Solo Senior, Rebecca Sayer, Tatma Snawolo. Kuse Wanoke and Da Wanoke, Eric McGill, Abraham Sherman from Grand Cape, County, Henry Doe, welcome to you, George Sowood. Jyoti Phillips, Miata Suka passed away by Fali. Welcome to you there, daughter, from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Monique Walker, good to see you here.
It's fake Kiki on this one. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Everything you do, people talk. Everywhere you go, people talk, yeah. The way you live your life, people wonder. They will wonder the mind them. Yeah. In this life, everybody has a time. It's a time on my time. No one can stop your shine.
This special edition is dedicated to a number of folks celebrating their birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones. Pale Orita Reto, happy birthday to you there from in York, Pennsylvania. From your darling husband, the Bishop Diapeto. and your children. Dr. Elizabeth M. Gay, Ohio. You did it again with those two-piece smile. Elizabeth Gay, happy birthday to you. Hamilton Tapper, New Jersey. Philadelphia, happy birthday to you there. Brother Steve Kenner, Bill Willie, my lovely niece Tisa Gehart, aka Tisa Gary of Philadelphia. My junior brother there in London, Saita Grier Jr., Catherine Sano, Asatu Kamara, the civilized Mandingo girl of Canada, Josephine Kringer, and of course DJ Chris the Best of Iowa. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well.
This is your time, President. We want to love you. We say thank you for our children, thank you for our nation, thank you for Liberia.
Abraham Sherman, you got to send me the message on WhatsApp. If you want the music, you got to send me a message on WhatsApp. And the WhatsApp number is 313-957-9702.
President, we
Josephine Nangbe, Sumo Augustine, Kabal Rogers, Joanna Zulu. Welcome. She said you look well rested. Absolutely.
This is your time, President. We
William Sakba Davis once has a birthday shout out to his darling wife Alita T. Davis. Happy birthday to you there, Mrs. Davis.
When I look down on life's highway, all I see is pain and fear. Oh, the heartache and the sorrow. Oh, the burdens that I had to bear. He is the rock of my salvation. I know He is the rock of my salvation. He is
Faith Joy to Richardson, the rock of my salvation. Abraham Sherman, the number is 313-957-9702. Mark Atto, Viviana Yemade Yense.
My past, a pride to see. All my nights were filled with tears, and my days were always dark. Ooh, but He is the rock of my salvation. I know He is. He is the rock of my salvation. He is the rock of my salvation. Yes, He is. Ooh,
taking you back into the days of war in Liberia. Something the Unity Party and Prince Johnson wants to remind us about again. When Liberians ran helter-skelter for survival, these were the songs we listened to that brought us comfort and healing in our desperation and destitutes.
In his vineyard, I will labor, I will sing with all my heart.
Ooh, yes, he is. Martha Hammer. This song came out 1989, 1990.
The rock of my salvation, he is the rock of my salvation, he is. Ooh, yes, he is. Ooh, yes,
he is. I know.
Rock of my salvation.
I know he is. I know.
He is the rock of my
Emmy Black. Welcome. Breakable Power.
Rock of my salvation.
Yes, he is.
Ooh, yes, he is. Ooh, yes, he is.
I know.
Rock of my salvation.
I know he is. I know.
He is the rock.
And all of you on the YouTube channel, welcome to you. This special Sundays edition.
The rock of my salvation. For he is.
Orita Kwa, welcome there. Emmanuel Bro on the YouTube. Emmanuel Mawie Zaza, welcome to you as well. Joyce Lomage Wim, Comfort Mami Te. I know.
Rock of my salvation.
I know he is. I know.
He is the rock of my salvation. Yes, he is. Rock of my salvation. Yes, he is. Ooh, yes, he is. Ooh, yes, he is. I know. Rock of my salvation. I know he is. I know. He is the rock of my salvation. Oh, he is the rock of my salvation.
You're so good to me for all you have done.
Lord, I give you praise.
You're so good to me for all you have done. I want
Simo Augustine, you welcome. Evelyn L. Dennis, Eddie Mayata Song Budema, you welcome. Martha Hammer, Harriet Weezer.
You've been
Our God has been good to us, and so we are hopeful for a better day, a better Liberia.
Look at me.
Paula Orita Reta,
You bless my
happy birthday to you there.
all you have done.
From my bishop, your husband,
You brave.
Diapeto.
I can test
Hamilton Tape, happy birthday to you, bro.
your goodness, yeah.
Joseph Babu, welcome to you.
Done. I wanna give you praise. You've been good,
To me,
yeah. For all you have done. Oh,
We got a great show coming up here. Dr. Elizabeth M. Gay, happy birthday to you as well. Steve Kennan, Bill Willie, happy birthday to you. Tisa Gary, my lovely niece there in Philadelphia. Saite Greer Jr., Catherine Sano, Minnesota. Asatu Kamara, the civilized Mandingo girl of Canada. Josephine Kringer, and our DJ Chris the Best. The wife of William Sakba Davis. Tita Davis, happy birthday to you. Morris Pacey, welcome there from King George. King Georgetown in Grand Cape, County, Gola Conan District. Get here, Lady Dumber. Tina Lorenzo. Praise you say you've been good to me. Lord, we give you thanks and praise. Emmy Block, welcome to you. Good to me. Morris A.M. Jabate, Cristiano King, Kuda Williams, Lara Weiser. So many reasons to praise you, God. There is a reason to praise the Lord. There is a reason to praise the Lord. Because you're ready to be good to me. I want to give you praise. You're ready to be good. You're ready to be good. You're ready to be good to me. You're ready to be good to me. There is a reason to praise you, God. There's a reason to praise you, God. A reason to praise you. Hey. Yeah. Praise you. Julie Zach Kennedy, Joseph Regis. Yeah. Praise him. Civilized Bella Boy. Rodney P. We give it up for you, Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Got to praise him. Woo. Woo. What a song there. What a song there by Rodney Peabody, aka Rodney J. Folks are welcome. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. And I'm excited to be in your company following number of days absent. But hey, we got a great show for all of us here. Rebecca Siam, welcome to you there. Thanks to all of you that have participated in the distribution of the broadcast here. We appreciate it when you do it. You save us time by us doing it ourselves. So for all of you, welcome, and thanks for distributing the videos there. We are excited to be in your company here tonight, folks. As always, we got a great show coming up here. Tonight we'll be talking to you about two major topics. All right, two topics we're going to be talking to you about. The $50 million lie told by the criminal, the $50 million lie told by the criminal, and what the American politicians call there is no there. No defense, no there. The Unity Party and cohorts have no defense for the Prince Wyatt Johnson audios. Hence, they seek a non-secret live broadcast of Chairman Ben SANVEE and the Laker Talk audio as their defense. But there is no there. How do they respond to the allegations of Ben SANVEE against the face of their campaign, EUGENE, FAHNGHON, the LOBSTER KINGKONG? How do they respond to Ben SANVEE? Do they want us to believe what Ben SANVEE said? Some of the snippets he made against the government, against the president, do they want us to believe those things? What about what Ben SANVEE said about EUGENE FAHNGHON? And today, FAHNGHON is the face of their campaign. How's that? Binta Jallo, talk to me. How do they respond to the allegations of Ben SANVEE against the face of their campaign, Eugene FAHNGHON, the LOBSTER KINGKONG? What did FAHNGHON say about his now, in quotation marks, summary killings by this government? Was he for before he became against? Did he know who Matthew INNIS was? Did he participate in the news conferences and moderated them at the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, the MICAT news conference? What did he say then? What is he saying now? Let's dig deeper. Kuda Williams says, my mic is breaking out. Are you guys receiving me loud and clear? James S. Mulber, Thompson Ja, Matilda Stevens, Rebecca Sayam. How's the audio? How's the output? Is it okay? Civilized Bella Boy, talk to me. Amy Black, how's my output? Joseph Richards, is it okay? Kanan Zille said, yes, okay. Benetta, yeah, it's great. Melvin Cotter, yes. Evelyn Dennis, yes, it's good. Crystal Clear, Joanna Zulu, that's the word I was looking for. And Dinamo Grandson, you are loud and clear, no doubt. Thompson Ja, very good. Rebecca Sear, Joe T. Phillips, thank you very much, folks. And Kuda Williams come back and say, yes, you are good. Awesome. All right, because we want everybody to get the message. Harriet Weezer, Comfort Sapi, thanks to all of you there. Helena Flomo, we will never believe anything they say or any videos they play from Ben SANVEE. Absolutely not. Okay. Jack Quelle Blackie, how you doing? That's a Pelani, I suppose. Jack Quelle. Romeo Wenley, welcome. Tina Lorenzo, it's okay. Helena Flomo, we were not yet, but we're here now. Teresa Piacetti, where are you? Ali Bagayogo, where are you? We need manpower in the Triple D department right now. Rapid response, Joanna Zulu, where are you? Joseph Yanti, you are loud and clear. Okay, so those are the two topics we are going to be discussing with you here tonight. The $50 million lie told by the convicted criminal, Stanton Witherspoon and cohorts. People, I mean, look, Monique Walker, I know you called me several times, especially Saturday night when I said I was going to come on, but we were digging deeper. We're digging deeper to come out to you tonight with some intriguing information. Very intriguing information. Information that you never heard of anywhere. Yeah. They want to play recording? Barian Walker, Patterson Davis, entrepreneur, Russell Pugh. They won't play recording and they go bring live broadcast. Something that was told in the open that they won't play and blame it on somebody. Ben SANVEE had the guts. Ben SANVEE proved he has the testicular fortitude. Where AB Connor Air? AB, Delano Tamasa, that good English? Where the old mom? Ben SANVEE had the testicular fortitude. Jacqueline Black, he says, sure, I am. Pele. Yeah, Jacqueline a Pele name. Yeah. Mas SP Pelu, that very good English. Absolutely. Very good English. Eddie, my yata song, Balima. I said it. This show that started with gospel music will get heated. Special edition Hayaka. Now fire tonight. Victor L. Ogunti. Hey guys, welcome. Lady Dumba, that good English. Gus and Akman Sudu. Akman watching. Welcome to you, Akman. How you doing there, my sister? Great to have you on here again. John Saki Kone. I said, and I quote myself, Ben SANVEE had the testicular fortitude. The testicular fortitude. The balls to go on a live broadcast as I'm doing and say the things he said. And you want to bring that tape, that open book, that tape, to come and present it as a recording compared to what we heard from Prince Johnson, Senator Prince Johnson. That's what you want to do. When recording call to order, when secret recording call to order, Tamabondo, Akmasuru, that good English there, absolutely. Yvonne Davis from Canada, welcome to you. How you doing there? Amadou Blend, Sedi Kappa. When secret recording call to order, when the criminal Stanton Witherspoon wants to boast that Fallujah and others are falling, you want to talk? You want to talk? When men are seated around the criminal and he tells his colleagues, hey, you just listen. You just listen. You will hear something. You want to talk? A.B. Connor, welcome. Laura Askey said, take it to them, my daddy. You want to talk? You want to talk about recording? Is Ben SANVEE's recording anything that we never heard? Ben SANVEE was in the opposition and he supported the president in the second round. And I listened to Ben SANVEE at the party headquarters in 2017 when he, Akisanya, and others went to the party headquarters. I listened to him. Don't fail us, Mr. President. Don't fail us. And if he had any problem during the president's first couple years or so, you want to bring a live broadcast? You want to bring a live broadcast where he expressed his displeasure, his disagreement over a few things. You want to bring it out and say you got recording? When you call yourself Mo Ali and you are not even able to pay for a legal abortion, to take the little girl to the real doctor to perform, you go call somebody somewhere on the side to call the little girl to endanger her life. As little as she was, she could fathom it for herself. She could think for herself that her life was in danger. While you were talking about, don't put me in situation I can't handle. She knew the situation she was in. She was about to die. Honor your watch. You want to talk about recording? You want to talk about recording? Mo Ali still soliciting rent and money from CDC officials. Nicodemus, you walk by night, go collect your little thing. and you come on live broadcast and you talk about you got recording? Eh? Yeah, Joanna Zulu, that was Miata. Eh? You said you got recording? Bring it on. Again, Ben SANVEE. Ben SANVEE had the testicular fortitude. The testicular fortitude to go on his live broadcast and state to the president his disagreement over a few things. What will you say about us, who went after the NSA director, Henrik Pearson, for years? Who went after Henrik Pearson? What do you say about us that support this government, that protested against the justice minister? What do you say about us? What do you say? Oh, you think we stupid here? You think we bold? You think we not know? Eh? Say unjupo. You think we can play checker? Say Vlajupo. We can play checker, we can play Scrabble, we can play chess, we can do all of that. You may you eh? Eh? We got a lot to tell you tonight here as we dig deeper tonight. The lobster KINGKONG, EUGENE FAHNGHON. Didn't he know Matthew INNIS? Is he just coming to realize Matthew INNIS? Or those people allegedly, according to him today, were summarily killed? The Gifty Lama, the Peters, Nyenswa, and others. Did he just realize it? Didn't he participate in the news conferences when autopsies of these people were read to the Liberian people, to the international community? Didn't he coordinate, moderate those news conferences? What did he know then that he knows now? But a man who cries because he sees his colleague eating lobster and you cry for it, a $30 plate of lobster, he does not have the balls. He does not have the balls. He does not have the testicular fortitude as does Ben SANVEE. He does not have the balls, the testicular fortitude. Okay? He does not. A man who was abandoned in Minnesota. I don't know how he got to Minnesota when Joseph Boyka was in Minnesota July 28th weekend, and he couldn't get back to wherever he came from. Did he go to Minnesota on one-way ticket? Or they are trying to steal from the Liberian people? They are gullible followers. Joanna Zulu, the two little thinking is gone. He does not have it. Veteran Manu, Don Jewa, Jewla. Welcome, Victor Manu, Helena M. Brown, Canada, America. Welcome to you there. The Princess Bear Taylor. Eh? Woman, la bro, love. Switch to it. You gonna enjoy this show tonight. Yeah. Switch to it. Switch to it. Eh? Joyce UJ, Nelly Kia, and Stephen Kia. Eh? Answer Zeke Morris Dukley. A man who was abandoned in Minnesota, July 28th weekend. How long is it today? Did he travel to Minnesota on a Greyhound bus? On a one-way ticket? Did he? How come he's still there? Or he's gone back, but they're trying to devise ways, means to steal. You know, these guys that are associated with the Spoon Network are criminals. By association, they are guilty, including my own young brother, Gibson Jeru. Yeah, including Gibson Jeru from Fargo, North Dakota, that is today associated with the Spoon Network. I give up on you, Gibson Jeru. I give up on you. I thought you had a testicular fortitude yourself. I thought you had something in you. But what has gotten to you? What have gotten to your head, Gibson Jeru? He said because you could not get the position of press secretary for President Weah or deputy press secretary that you sought for, you went after people to get, and you couldn't get it. Is that why you will sell your birthright to a man that pleaded guilty in federal court, on federal TV? Have you asked him once, Gibson Jeru? Have you asked this convicted criminal, Stanton Witherspoon? Have you asked him once to say what happened with your case? Have you? Have you? James S. Mulba, welcome. Lawson Zilli, welcome. Says Makula Musu Dennis, welcome. Have you? Eh? What have gotten to us? We that seek social justice, fair play, equity, what have gotten to us? Why are we not consistent? Why are we not consistent in our advocacy? Why are we not consistent in our advocacy? Why are we not honest in our advocacy? Why there's no leadership in our advocacy? You want fair play. You want justice. You want equality. Everything. Have we forgotten? He who seeks equity comes with clean hands. Have we forgotten? How do you sit on a platform with a man convicted in federal court, pleaded guilty as charged in federal court? And you want to talk about little Liberia government, and you sit there and want to talk about a $50 million budget? Even the lobster KINGKONG himself said, no, that's not true. The $50 million lobster KINGKONG said, that's not true. Gatti passed away. She said, wow, Sunday classes are for those students to make up. I don't think they want you to make up. They want a hard test. The hard test we're giving. Lovo Moba, wake up. They want a hard test we're giving. Yeah. Okay? I just love. Be thankful, Addison. Okay? Why is all of these things coming about? Why is it all coming about? Why is it all coming about? Let me say hi to one of our analysts here, Arthur Solo Senior from Omaha, Nebraska. Solo Senior, welcome to you. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Bob. I'm doing wonderful. It's like the Sunday class, this one I actually for dog people for KINGKONG and other people that got in the others to give a smaller deal because I'm on that way for.
Eh?
See that you appreciate my chest. I'm ready for that too, you know. It just amazes me to see people, people like Gibson Jerry. I used to be a panelist on his show, but when he switched side, I'm doing that. I can no longer support the idea because
I mean, that
defended
Jerry's
go against. I don't know how you're gonna replicate it. So it all makes sense to me, and I made my position very clear.
there's
On the GTA level, I told him.
but there's no biggie, no big deal being on either side, being on my side, being on your side, holding your ground, this and that. There's no big deal about that. Everybody cannot be on the same side. Everybody cannot have the same mindset. But if you seek equity, fair play, social justice, then come with clean hands. Come,
The famous John McCain, he says, if it works as a duck, it works as a duck, it's a duck.
it is a dog. Yeah.
So when they are all now, they want Gonglu and they all going to Spoon TV. I don't know what they think Spoon TV is sending him to hell. And you're hanging on to it, dragging with the rest of the people.
Right.
LOBSTER KINGKONG, he had no way out because he had jumped from B to C to D. Now he cannot go back to A because he already jumped all over the place. He lost all his chances. So that the other people that took the test, the bar test 3 times, you cannot. The fourth one, that's the last part. You will never be able to take it again.
Right.
Forever and ever. Or Felony.
Or Felony. He took the test 3 times. 3 times he failed. Or Felony. He failed.
One last line relief for him because that is not. You need at least 10 years to practice again before you go back.
Absolutely.
That's why he's relaxing to take it. So
Yeah.
all the people, I mean, try imagine when the KINGKONG LOBSTER can come out and say, no, that was not true. You should know.
You should know.
Looking for redemption too.
Yeah. Well, we got absolutely. We yeah. Yeah. But let me tell I will tell you something here. Remind me about remind me say his first transfer to the US. All right? Just say Mr. Gamer talk about his first transfer to the US. Yeah, first transfer to the US. Just remind me on that note. Rostalu, welcome to you. Let's welcome another senior analyst here, brother Abraham V. Corner from New Jersey. Yasake, well, good evening to you there. Welcome. A lady from Atlanta. Welcome to you. Abi, Corner.
Yeah, my brother. Good evening.
Good evening to you. How you doing?
Great. Good evening to our followers and then the people of Liberia.
Right.
This study class, I don't know whether it's a study class or it's we're preparing for the exam or what. I don't know what's going on here, but this class is too fiery tonight. I'm telling you,
we are doing all the odd number chapters.
If you can't get it tonight,
yeah, we are doing all the odd number chapters.
It's fiery tonight.
Yeah,
so it's great to be here, my brother. And the 2 things that you touch on, those basic things are diversionary tactics.
They are.
Because if you will go into your arsenal, as you quote unquote your arsenal,
yeah,
and bring out a recording that dating back as far back as maybe around 2019 or 2021, when even hardcore seditions were getting frustrated with their own president, to the point that
yeah,
they were addressing him, they were calling him, and not that in a demeaning way,
right,
but they were calling him to order that, Mr. President, here are things that needs to be done. And you go in there and bring
it, Ben SANVEE.
Who in the Republic of Liberia don't know Ben SANVEE's position and connection to George Weah?
Right.
Just during the process, the last month, Ben SANVEE was in Liberia with his son, and he paid a courtesy call on this very president.
Yeah.
On numerous occasions, he had told you time without number that I got affinity for this president, regardless of our political differences. I respect him. We are friends. He didn't go record. He didn't go in. Like I told you, surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously. Now go English.
He didn't go recording surreptitiously.
No.
He keep on live. He keep on live recording.
Live broadcast.
And then he vent his frustration.
He did.
Mr. President, this is what I expect you to do. This is what we put our line, we put our name, our reputation, everything on the line for you to do.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure one way or other, open advice to President Weah was appreciated because he knew it was coming in one quarter. He was not faking it.
No.
So if you think that's the only thing you got in your arsenal, oh man, don't go to the battlefront.
Don't go to the battlefront.
You're going to be politically decimated. You're going to be decimated. You're going to be denigrated, and you're going to be completely destroyed. So don't come there.
Decimated, denigrated, destroyed. Triple D.
Triple D. So don't even come to the battlefront.
Don't come to the battlefront.
Those kind of wicked people. Look, we are firing bazookas. Then you come in with Berita.
Yeah.
Are you gonna win it?
You know, you don't take a knife to a gunfight.
No,
you don't take a knife to a gunfight.
Not even a knife, my brother. Don't call out a knife. Don't take fork. Don't take eating fork to a gunfight. Open that kind of weak recording. But look, one thing I can tell you, they got it coming because Benjamin SANVEE is going to address.
Absolutely.
No, he
absolutely.
You will address it appropriately.
Absolutely.
But you know, lastly, my brother, another thing you talk about, because the diversionary, regional state diversionary, they have tried two things. 3 days ago, when the recording came out, Prince Johnson that had completely destroyed them, they decided to come up with $50 million.
$50 million, yeah.
Do you know?
And then 360 people traveling with the president to the UN.
Yes. Those are all diversion. They are too lazy. They are too lazy for our political IQ right now. It's not going to work. No. It's not going to work. But let me tell you this. If you talk about $50 million, you convert $50 million to Liberian dollar at the rate of $186 right now. Do you know how much is that?
You're right.
That's about $9.3 billion you're talking about Liberian dollar.
Yep. Yep.
$9.3 billion Liberian dollar.
Yeah.
And do you have that in circulation?
Do you have it in circulation?
That's one, too. Even if the president doesn't need to even campaign, all he need to do is go to the Jamaica Resort and start to share that money on people.
Yeah. Every morning, 6,000 people go there.
Yeah. Share.
And just share the money.
That's how
they will not finish sharing the money until October 10th.
But those are there they can do the conversion right now.
Yeah.
$50 billion to $186 per rate down here.
Yeah.
That's $9.3 billion you're talking
Absolutely.
About. You understand me? It ain't gonna work. So we are too sophisticated for those kind of weak politics, my brother.
Right.
But those are good diversionary. I can tell you that they got news coming because the Prince Johnson story is not going to go away until October 11th. So they will just forget it. We're not going to leave it. Yes, we're not going to leave it.
That was an October gift that was delivered August.
Yeah,
October surprise.
31st.
Yeah.
Yes.
The October surprise. Deliver.
October surprise.
Yeah.
You're
Absolutely.
talking about you're gonna leave it. You
No
got a convicted criminal. What
Convicted
moral
criminal.
standing you get to be bringing those kind
What
of things
moral
up?
standing do you have?
And like you said, to be honest with you, the likes of students, they are surprised. They are total surprised. Because if you're going to sit on a platform, we don't have a real problem sitting on a platform, but to even muster the courage to build the testicular fortitude with a big
That's
balls to
it.
ask the question.
Yeah, with the big balls.
Big balls. Stand on what else for years. You had a conviction. Can we talk about this?
Can we talk about it?
Not that they would not even muster the courage to ask that question.
No.
Because the excuse initially was, it's just an allegation. We can't stand by it. Okay, no. You got a conviction.
You got a conviction. You pleaded guilty.
You pleaded guilty.
You pleaded guilty. You're not implicating yourself anymore. You already said you are guilty.
Even Mr. Witherspoon muster the courage to talk about it. You guys are sitting on a platform. You can't even muster the courage to ask a question.
No.
Yes, can we talk about this a little bit? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
We're gonna let it go, man.
Thank you very much, Brother Kone. Thank you. Let me welcome the Assistant Minister there at Ministry of Information, Culture Affairs and Tourism, Daniel Nooks Thomas. Welcome to you there, my young brother. How you doing? Good to see you on here tonight. He said, great show, Brother Gilmer. Absolutely. Welcome to you there. All of you watching from the nation's capital, from the motherland, wherever you are, welcome to you. Indeed, we got a great show for all of us here tonight. As you can see, we are all fired up, ready to go. Right? J-Man J. They said the CDC chairman left the CDC because he and president is not speaking. Just imagine that. And then what happened today? He gave a news conference at night at the party headquarters. Wow. Don Jewler. Witherspoon brother killed his children's mother in Ghana. I was there in the year 1998. Wow. Yeah. Musuwabi Cooper, welcome to you. Momodu Sharif, JMB we want. Absolutely. That's your choice. We're not worried. We're not fighting you for that. But we'll just tell you what's in store for JMB. But your main supporter, talking about Prince Johnson. Yerugbe. All right. So, folks, let's begin our conversation here. And I'll bring you this audio by the Senator Prince Johnson. Something that our colleagues are finding hard, difficult. Charlotte Bully said, che, Mr. ABS, fire up. Princey William. He said, two of you have the right to talk nonsense because you have the microphone. But you know what you don't have the right to insult anybody here, okay? If you think we're talking nonsense, call, we'll give you the phone and you will talk your own sense and we'll have a conversation. All right? The telephone number here is 313-957-9702. Okay? That's the telephone number. Call and talk your own sense so that we can hear you. Joyce Kofa, Alfred Nimler, welcome to you. Solomon Weeks, welcome there. Alice Covado. Wow. He better kill his baby man. Sata Ngombo from MONROVIA, welcome to you there, Sata. Good to see you here tonight or this morning, your time. Sylvester Badro, Worcester, Massachusetts. Thomas and Sabo. Happy birthday to Vanja Colley, Princess Alexa III of Freedom FM, Freedom Hub. Vanja Colley, Princess, happy birthday to you. You have it from me here too. I want to join Thomas Sabo to wish you happy birthday. God's blessings. Yeah. Yes, I can wear. Abby. She yelling your name, Abby. with 3 exclamation marks. Let's listen to this audio here. David Sumo.
But I want you to be careful. We are fighting for Nima country to take the lead, and Nima will win in the name of Jesus. Basa with us, Bapolu with us, bombing with us, Lofa with us, Bon country with us. What is your problem? Then you on the radio on me. Hey, my brother, what I do?
All right.
You gotta change because you alone, your voice cannot cover the whole Berege. We're fighting for you. Equals our moment. Nimba will win. Abio bato the park. Abo make a paper a kokalozie. Kwaze boom, and we did it. We are fighting for you. We're begging you people. If you make the man disgrace, or it will be good for you. When you turn to the man against our prayer for you to produce vice president. The woman is old. He take Kun to be vice president. When we win, and I could be doing the job for him. Can he go everywhere? No. The woman is old. He take Kun to be vice president. When we win, and I could be doing the job for him. Can he go everywhere? No. We're begging you people. This man go that second time, you will fight to go third time. That's Samuel do this. This man go that second time, you will fight to go third time. That's Samuel do this. This man go that second time, you will fight to go third time. That's Samuel do this. And when I see it, if you make the man disgrace, or we're begging you people. This man go that second time, you will fight to go third time. That's Samuel do this. This man go that second time, you will fight to go third time. That's Samuel do this. This man go that second time, you will fight to go third time. That's Samuel do this. And when I see it, we're begging you people. This man go that second time, you will fight to go third time. That's Samuel do this. This man go that second time, you will fight to go third time. That's Samuel do this. This man go that second time, you will fight to go third time. That's Samuel do this. And when I see it, if you make the man disgrace, or it will be good for you. So for the sake of our country, this man is now this. I went through night, sleepless night. I suffered day and night for 4-5 months, making the arrangement. They put Yomi Kanga Lauren one side. She was to be the running mate to the man. And Costa there. Today, they push everybody one side and take Kun. When you put the future, the past into the present, how you will move tomorrow? If you make the man disgrace, or it will be good for you. When you turn to the man against our prayer for you to produce vice president, the woman is old. He take Kun to be vice president. When we win, then I could be doing the job for him. Can he go everywhere? No. The woman is old. He take Kun to be vice president. When we win, then I could be doing the job for him. Can he go everywhere? No.
Maybe if they will succeed, it'll not maybe appoint me or dismiss me. I'll be better. It will be better. I mean, I'll be very free. I'll feel free and sit down.
Well, if you put that challenge, so be it. It's not mean to move you. But we'll come to Nimba, all of us in this country, to tell the people of Berege. You just see the mayor. To tell the people of Berege, this is the situation. This is the situation, and we need you. Because I'm talking to you as a man of God. And I said, if you've been offended, forgive. But if you take that to black, the future of Nimba, nobody can stand in the way of Nimba future. If Nimba will produce president, VP, it will be. Nobody can stand in the way of Nimba future. If Nimba will produce president, VP, it will be. Nobody can stand in the way of Nimba future. If Nimba will produce president, VP, it will be.
Okay. That was the voice of Prince Johnson. The audio that is the gift to the CDC towards the end of the campaign. This audio is going to go all the way to October 10. This is what we call the October surprise that came out late August. The October surprise. Prince Johnson. That audio, you listen to it. This man is Samuel Doe. That Samuel Doe this. That man win, he bring disgrace to us, he will go for the third term. And those toothless bulldogs without the testicular fortitude, who got no balls, who is not even able to pay his own rent, least to say would take his girlfriend to the hospital to perform abortion in a proper place, but won't call Mamiata to do what to the little girl because he didn't want to be in a situation he couldn't handle. He will go and bring a live broadcast, a live tape, a live broadcast that thousands of people watched from Ben SANVEE to come and tell us that Ben SANVEE said XYZ about His Excellency. We'll go and bring an audio that the president described as liquor talk from the global chairman, my esteemed brother, Moba Molu, and say, listen to what Moba Molu said. Listen to what Moba Molu said. You want us to believe that? You will bring a man who was expelled from the party, from CDC, another sex offender who lost his job as human resource manager at a meat plant in Iowa, George Solo. You will bring George Solo on your platform, a man who walked by night, Nicodemus, to the likes of Samuel Twe, Nathaniel McGill, and others, to beg for crumbs, beg for living. He will chop breakfast with Samuel Twe in the morning. He will drink beer at night, beg for money. George Solo, who went begging that he want to endorse the president in these elections. And they told him, you don't need anybody to tell you, go on any platform. Go on any platform and endorse the president. We'll watch you. You don't need money to endorse the president. No, you don't. You will bring him on the criminal network, Spoon, to try to want to denigrate great people, great leaders. Willie T. Johnson, Harriet Wilson. And you want us to believe that these people with tinted records. George Solo was the HR manager at a plant, some food plant in Iowa, when he took his colleague there as his principal deputy in the HR department, Emmanuel Williams. Today, I think Emmanuel Williams is in Philadelphia. He took him from Philadelphia, brought him to Iowa. He and Emmanuel Williams were taxed with the responsibility to go to Micronesia, to hire people from Micronesia. In Micronesia, they didn't need to get visa to come here. Giving him thousands of dollars to go to Micronesia to bring people. They brought those mostly young women from Micronesia. You see that looking, Indian kind of looking. Fine, would get them. Some men among them. and crowded them up.
Fahnghon get it.
Yeah,
Google
fine,
looking
get it. Google looking, get it. Looking for daily bread. They brought them in this country and crowded them up in a hotel
Right.
in squalor conditions. And he and this guy will go be messing with the girls then. Say you are what woman? That what would brought you here? Okay? That George Solo you want can bring on national TV to talk about President Weah? Eh? The man who took Tilia Ure in her marital home to a white woman house. He said that his sister and he got child by Tilia Ure. That George Solo. But anyway, you're talking about Stanton Witherspoon, who impregnated his sister-in-law. Yeah, that's who you're talking about here. The small sister, the wife, the big sister, all. That's Stanton Witherspoon you're talking about. That's why they are all gathered together on that criminal network, on Spoon Network. Huh? That's why they are all gathered on that criminal network. Clarence Addison, how you doing? Huh? He who seeks equity comes with clean hands. You cannot tell me anything out of Spoon. Absolutely, Jim and J. Hopo Joe Network. Hopo Joe Network. Bruno Briswell. Yeah. Okay. You got EUGENE FAHNGHON, the LOBSTER KINGKONG, who was a deputy minister, number 2 at the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism, who could not buy his own lunch as minister, playing cheap on himself. He sees somebody eating lobster, he crying for it. He crying. Yeah. Give me some. Give me some. Yeah. No, you're not. You're not related. You're not related. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. No. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We know that.
We know that. We know that. We been talking this story more than 3 years now. Mhm. Of CLN. Yeah, yeah. That's it. No. There is no there in you, in your solo. Okay? Pautalu. Wama pala un air. I know. Wama pala un air. Comfort Mamite, how you doing? Helena Flomo, disclaimer. Look at that. Helena Flomo, no bull. That be, yeah. That be English. There are different solos. Joanna Zulu, absolutely. Okay? You bring a George Solo, a man who lost his job for corruption, for sexual harassment, assault, touchy. Eh? There, yeah. Sam Ricks, touchy touchy. Pius Roberts. Yeah, the Pius Roberts like to say touchy touchy. Sylvester Badro. Zico, Capper. Okay? George Solo. You brought him on there to say what? I challenge George Solo. Anywhere other than Spoon TV. Let's go anywhere and take this debate. Whether he was not fired for sexual assault, for corruption, stealing the money that they gave him to go recruit people from Micronesia, whether he did not take Tilia Ure into his marital home with a white woman and call her his sister, his little sister. Let's go there and have that conversation. Whether he did not go to Samuel Twe, Nathaniel McGill, and others by night, Nicodemus, whether he did not go to prearrange that he wanted to endorse the president in these elections. Jerome Doe, welcome, my brother. How are you? Prince Carr, welcome. Thomas Hans. Let George Solo take the challenge, appear on any network besides the Criminal Spoon Network. Because you know what? They say, show me your friend, I'll tell you who you are. I cannot appear on that Criminal Empire Network. All right? I cannot. For some reason, when Stanton began that show, he got behind me to go on there. You will recall, all of you here, I was supposed to appear on that network. Osana, Wako Williams, I was supposed to appear on Spoon one time. And all of you told me, say, Mr. Gamer, don't go. Don't go there. Don't go there. You recall that? Nena Kuya, my daughter. You recall that? And I listened to you. I did not go there. I did not go there because, one, my instinct was not leading me. I was going to jeopardize my own professionalism. Yes, I can well say yes, Mr. Gilmore. Emmanuel Tia said yes. Mommy Fina, nothing can bring me down. I remember Helena Flomo. Oh, yes. Yeah, that was an open invitation. I'm not. And then he called the show. He called on this show and said, my man, you welcome any day. Paul S. Jasper, thank you. Fala Jacobs, yeah. He called on this show and said, you welcome any day. Okay? That's why I would not take on George Solo on that show. Any other show George Solo wants to go on, I will take him there. That's the challenge. A damn criminal charged with sexual assault in this country lost his job as human resource manager. He and his colleague were fired from the food company in Iowa. They play with me. I will play the video where the Micronesian girl recorded the video. They were in federal court. James Panto, thank you. Sunshine Gosson, Abraham Tosa, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You come here, you don't want to be nice. We got open line. Our telephone lines are open for any kind of conversation. Any kind of conversation. Okay? Any kind of conversation. Yeah. Yeah. So if you come and you want to call somebody, yeah, you want to curse me, you want to curse participants on the show, people you interact with, we'll block you. That's all we do. This show is open for everybody. You know why we do that? Because we believe in the truth. Yeah. It's on YouTube. Bruno Briswell, thank you. I played that video here. That video is on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. One minute, I just block him. I just block him. You know, you either come here to learn something or you stay away. Or else we'll block you. Yeah. Okay. So you decided you will bring an audio, a live broadcast from I think 2019, 2020. Involving Ben SANVEE. Okay. Involving, we'll just play a little snippet from there. We'll play a little clip from there. Yeah. After you heard all of what Prince Johnson said, this was the Unity Party defense. They sent Mo Ali, the Nicodemus, the situation man, who almost cost that little girl her life to go to MICAT to go have abortion. And all my Miata people there, yeah, Miata down, Miata Soko passed away. All of you, that other Miata, they're not yours, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Elena Flomo said, please don't play it here. Let me just play a little bit of it so that people know that we are not hiding anything here. Yeah. Okay. This was an open broadcast, open to the public. Yeah, Osana, Wago Williams. It was open to the public. All right. Me at that pass away laughing. Open. Yeah. Absolutely. Joseph Yanti. Listen to Ben SANVEE here. And Ben SANVEE told the president. Let me put my face on this one. Teresa Pia City, where you at? Ali Bagayogo, where you guys? Let me put my face on this one. Ben SANVEE told the president when they went and endorsed him in 2017. Ben SANVEE said, Mr. President, please don't fail us. Don't fail we, the young generation. I still remember, and I'm paraphrasing here, James C. Ellis. Yeah, Jerry, I understand, but we're just gonna play a little bit here so that people understand. Now, something that is out there is not one of those Prince Johnson recording that they don't want to hear. Let's tell them that we can play it also. It mean nothing. Whatever the situation was, that has been harmonized, that has been taken care of long time before their recording will come, before they would think about playing this. Yeah. You know, Ben SANVEE told the president, please don't fail this generation. Yeah, please don't fail us. And the president said, I will not fail you. Did President Weah fail? Did President Weah fail? That's the question strategists will ask themselves when they go into their war room and go discuss these things. Say, listen to Ben SANVEE here. What is he saying? Did President Weah fail? He did not fail. He succeeded. Where is Ben SANVEE today? Where is Ben SANVEE today? Eh? Where is Ben SANVEE today? He's with the party. He supports this president. After all, the vice president is his mom. Okay? After all, the vice president, Chief Dr. Joel Howard Taylor, is his mom. Joel, thank you. Thank you. Let's play a little bit of it.
By the time somebody says, oh, everybody going on a cussing spree. Everybody going on a cussing spree. Calling a woman prostitute. When did we get this law? Why? Eh? Because somebody talk about George Weah? Are you kidding me? What kind of cuss y'all didn't cuss Ellen Johnson Sirleaf? What kind of cuss y'all didn't cuss Ellen Johnson Sirleaf? Y'all were not passing around in 2014 when all of a sudden now you the biggest bad wolf in the town. When by the time somebody says something, you jump up and you start making insulting them. What kind of thing is this? But you know something? I will leave with this. We've seen presidents come and presidents go. Some of the people around Joe Weah today were around Charles Taylor. I know some of them personally. And you must ask some of them what they can say about Charles Taylor today. Some of them what they can say about Charles Taylor. Oh, that man here was high. Some of them were there. Let Joe Weah be sitting down there and thinking that, oh, at the end of the day, they will be there. And so when the fire come, the messages, the writings are all on the wall. The writings are all on the wall. The writings are all on the wall. When it come, only you they will come for. Only you. They see people who on Facebook here writing foolishness. They're the one will jump to the next bandwagon and be writing foolishness for them. And be writing foolishness for them. Listen, some of us again, like I said, we don't subscribe to the insults. I don't know. I see some of the comments here. I see some of the people writing. I don't subscribe to that. Everybody, the good thing about opinions? Opinions are like noses. Everybody got one. Everybody got opinion. Oh. Everybody got it. What you're not entitled to is your fact. The facts are the facts. Okay? The facts are the facts. So for me, I just wanted to do this quick video because it really struck me when I saw it. And I really thought, I was of the opinion that I really believe that I was like, listen, hopefully these guys are, because every time you think they're learning, get up, lead the people, please. Open your mind. Bring in people with diverse opinions. Everybody ain't got to just say yes or yes or yes or yes or yes or. Leadership. You don't know this. When alternative voices are speaking, it benefits the country. When extremists are the only ones who are speaking, When extremists are the only ones who are speaking, it kills the country. That's wear clothes and stand up. Eh? This is foolishness, man. This is foolishness. Look, we have an opportunity to. I just, again, like I say, I hope you guys. It's on OKFM website. Go and listen to what Lehman Bowie said. Okay, go and listen to what Lehman Bowie said. You will understand where she was coming from. And they say it's not how many times a man fall. It's not how many times a man fall. Oh yeah, we're waiting for 2023. We're waiting for 2023. It starts in 2020. You know, that's foolishness, man. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm glad that you guys you guys took your time. That foolishness that they're doing in Liberia. I mean, what kind of thing is this? George Weah. Who is George Weah who coming to do George Weah who were not passing around in 2014 when I ran against George Weah with Robert Sirleaf? Y'all not passing around with Woman Penty abusing Ellen Johnson's Sirleaf? Then when y'all can open your mouth here and it can be insulting people, you think this is a game? Y'all go ask the George Weah man. He president of Liberia.
Okay. I wanted to make sure y'all heard all of that. That Ben SANVEE ran against President Weah for the senatorial position in Montserrat County. He did. He ran against President Weah. And most of what he was saying there, he was referring to EUGENE FAHNGHON, the LOBSTER KINGKONG. Okay? He was referring to EUGENE FAHNGHON. Okay? So, if he said all of these things to EUGENE FAHNGHON, who was the deputy minister at the Ministry of Information.
This was 3 years ago.
Yeah. 2020.
And then you can bring the video up.
Yeah. Matilda Bailey, welcome to you. How you doing? Muffless is it. 3 years ago.
Well, my brother, just real quick, this is an irony. Even assuming Benjamin SANVEE was in opposition to Mr. Weah, today's politics is different for 3 years. By the time the shoe was on the other foot. Right. LOBSTER KINGKONG was the man that orchestrated some of these very things that people were agitating.
Yeah.
Because of his utterances, his bombastic and antagonistic behavior at the time was not helping the government.
No.
So that culminated into some of those anger that people was venting out against the government at the time. That was 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Today you're talking about the Reverend Benjamin SANVEE. Look at the positivity that he speaks against towards the very president today.
Right.
So every time he goes to Liberia, he's making it to the paying courtesy visit and everything. And he appreciates his level of leadership that he's exhibiting. And he has categorically stated his disdain for the United Party politics.
Absolutely. If you go look at the video. This is EUGENE FAHNGHON. This is EUGENE FAHNGHON at the report, a news conference at the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, where the autopsies reports for the Bata Nyenswa, Gifty, everybody. This was EUGENE FAHNGHON first bumping the Justice Minister, Frank Musa Dean. After the news conference, He moderated that news conference. Eugene FAHNGHON moderated this news conference. High profile news conference. Zico Capet, welcome. Binta Jallo, welcome to you. And not just that, this is Eugene FAHNGHON and the Police Inspector General, Patrick Sudu. Okay? Today, Eugene FAHNGHON is saying he's accusing the president, the government of killing people, summary executions, summary killings or murders. All of those people who name he's calling that died summarily or were killed or executed, he participated in the news conferences where autopsies were reported to the Liberian people for each individual, each person. Eugene FAHNGHON, let me put my face on this one. Yeah, Danny Watkins, absolutely. Let me put my face on this one. Eugene FAHNGHON, when Nathaniel McGill was Minister for State Presidential Affairs, Eugene FAHNGHON will go to McGill house every morning. He didn't live far from McGill at the time. He will go to McGill house every morning. They will go for a walk. They will go walking every morning. Besides getting the information, I know so because I used to talk to Eugene when you're in Liberia, and he would tell me too, oh, I'm going to walk with McGill in the morning. Yeah, Teresa Pierre City. He used to walk with McGill every morning. Okay? Every morning. He would go to McGill house, go walking. By the time he leave from there, he get a small thing in your pocket. He go to his house. McGill, my mother son, restart your gadget. You tell that man to restart his gadget. He said, no sound. I see the green button on my end there is popping way up. Okay? Emmanuel Bro, on the YouTube channel, welcome. Okay? If you remember or you recall the name of Minister McGill's wife, her last name before her marital name, McGill. Thank you, Osana Wako Williams, Ambassador Williams. Esther Gay, welcome. How you doing? Okay. McGill wife name is INNIS. And Matthew INNIS, may his soul rest in peace, is, I think, brother to McGill's wife. Okay? And Matthew INNIS died when Eugene FAHNGHON was in the government, when he used to go for a walk with Minister McGill. He didn't know that McGill was bereaved, his wife was bereaved, that Matthew INNIS was the wife's brother. He didn't know that. That today he will say, like, somebody killed Matthew INNIS, the government killed Matthew INNIS, so the government going around killing her own people then not. Eh? So the government going around killing people now? Here's the man at a news conference. I will play the video for you from this news conference. Where we got the screenshots from. I will play the video for you tomorrow, hopefully. Here is Eugene FAHNGHON at the news conference that brought the stories, the reports of those people who were allegedly killed or murdered. Their autopsy report. Eugene FAHNGHON conducted that news conference. He faced bumping the police inspector general, Patrick Sudu. He's there shaking the hands of the justice minister. Okay? He's there with the justice minister and other dignitaries of government. Eh? Wulu Greer. He said, thank you, Brother Gamer. Your name is Podenyo. Please don't listen to the noise in the market. Keep working for your people. God bless you. No doubt. Thank you. Wulu. Inja Mieda, Leda Dumba. Stephen Kier. Eh? You know, when did Eugene FAHNGHON realize that Matthew Innes was killed by the government, was killed by President Weah? When did he realize it? When did he realize that Matthew Innes was not a family to Minister McGill, to McGill's wife? Eh? Absolutely. Danny B. Watkins, you said, I guess Eugene was part of the killings. Salia Sonny, Mr. Gamer, if you are profiling FAHNGHON, just know that he's as desperate as a threat can be. He lost his job, wife, home, and wife shop, and doesn't have a job. Only another desperate man will be his friend. That's true. And that takes me to the reminder I asked Solo Senior to remind me of. Okay? When Eugene, Salia, Sonny, thank you. Stephen Kier, thank you. When Eugene FAHNGHON lost his job, when he got fired because of his stupidity, not being an administrator, maybe somebody say, oh, Mr. Gamer said something here today. Let me put my face on it. Let me put my face on this one, Teresa Pia City, Ali Bagayoko. Eugene FAHNGHON got fired because of his stupidity. His ignorance, his inability to administer administratively. Eh, Ebi. Eh?
I want a good English there, sir.
Very good English, thank you.
Very good one.
Yeah. His inability to administer administratively. Yeah. His stupidity got him fired. He was the only high-ranking official of government that the international partners always wrote against. The American embassy, the international partners put up a joint statement against Eugene FAHNGHON that he was insightful, he was discriminatory, he was this, he was that. And that was not good of a senior ranking official of government. To the extent he was suspended by the president and was reinstated.
And jailed by the Senate.
Jailed by the Senate. The president kept him on, thinking this man will learn on the job. He will improve. He will clean up his own mess and perform. But he ran the ministry and his department as if to say he was still in opposition, or he was there talking nonsense with confidence. Yeah, talking nonsense with confidence. Okay?
Oh my God.
This is it. After he got fired, while he was in America, he got fired. People in the government decided to keep him, on. He came, he was sick. He was staying with care for son. They didn't have anywhere to go. His wife divorced him. She filed child support. He got no job and everything. So they decided to sustain the young man. Here, Rebecca Sayon, Musa Jate, Danny B. Watkins, Mami Fina, Confident D. They decided to sustain the man here. This is the one that messed him up. And this is the one that got him that Eugene FAHNGHON cannot go look for a job in this country. This is it. Listen. Blaise J. Pascal, welcome. Okay? This is what got Eugene FAHNGHON cannot look for a job. And he depending on the criminal STANTON Witherspoon, ill-gotten wealth. And they're pretending with the Liberian people that they're raising money for him to return to Minnesota, to return to wherever he lives nowadays. Okay? They send the man here first ma. When they send the money to him, you owe back child support. Plenty money you owe child support. Henry Dubois Hill, welcome. You owe child support. Then you want money more come to you through the bank? Eh?
Hey. You're not going to get any pressure at that
You are the bank. The man that you're working for today, that criminal STANTON Witherspoon. You know what play money at? All that $1 million he got, he didn't put all in the bank. You welcome, Blaise Pascal. Sunshine God sent Abraham Tosa. Mr. Gamer, he was hungry, and I helped him with some money. Abraham Colley, what I don't understand is that whenever government officials are dismissed, they always become an opposition. Exactly, J-Man J. They send that money, the man go get all your things and say, you're sending, yeah. They send that money, the feds, the government seize all. They seize all the money.
The bank account was garnished.
It was garnished. The bank account was garnished, and he talks about going to Liberia and come back. So everything, they finished forgetting about it now. Yeah. Okay? They seize it. So now he got to find other ways and means so money can come. They still found ways and means to support him. While he was off, he was fired. His former colleagues, ministers in the government, still found ways to support him. And they were sending it through other means. But everything ceased when Minister McGill lost his job for that fake sanction. And you heard me, my face on it. That quasi sanction that was imposed on Lieutenant McGill, Bill Twelway, and Serena Cephas. When that happened, he couldn't get any support. When he found a job, he's not going to get paid. Child support going to take it away from him. So he can get a job. He will work under the table with Stanton Witherspoon, the criminal, and try to bring good people down. Eugene FAHNGHON. We want to bring good people down. We want to sit on a platform, that criminal network, and try to denigrate good people. Okay? But he knew it. I did agree. Teacher, I agree. How you doing? Welcome. He knew it, that Stanton was lying to his teeth, like he's always done when he announced that $50 million story. That the CDC got a budget of 50 million. 50 million what? You think the way you stole from poor people to enrich yourself. You think that's what the government is doing? You know how much the government is funding these elections with? Eh? Who saw the joint statement by the partners after Prince Johnson news or Prince Johnson audios? The joint statement by the international partners on August 31st. They put up a joint statement on the electoral process in Liberia. Senator Washington. Let me read a statement for all of us here. Joint statement by international partners on the electoral process in Liberia. The international community in Liberia commends the Liberian-led government and Liberian-owned electoral process. Liberian-led and Liberian-owned electoral process. We are mindful that the presidential and legislative elections will be the first to be primarily organized and administered by Liberia since the drawdown of the United Nations mission in Liberia in 2018. Listen to that. Denny B. Watkins, Sunday Washington, Binta Jallo. Listen to that. Mera Dan, Gati Pasewe, Rose Talu, Titus Massacre. We are mindful that the presidential and legislative elections will be the first to be primarily organized and administered by Liberia since the drawdown of the United Nations mission in Liberia in 2018. It is therefore a pivotal moment for Liberia to safeguard its peace and democracy and serve as an inspiration for Africa and the rest of the world. You heard that in the very first paragraph. Our international partners are telling us since 2018, this is the first time that Liberia is conducting her own elections, is funding her own elections, is doing everything to maintain democracy. No outside intervention. No outside intervention. All right? Hence, it is imperative. It should behoove all of us. It should become our responsibility to maintain the peace and order in the land. The international community in Liberia further commends the National Elections Commission for the conduct of a generally well-administered and transparent biometric voter registration and candidate nomination process, and for its continuing efforts to demonstrate its independence and impartiality, which is crucial for public confidence in the institution and the electoral process. You heard that paragraph? Samson Kerry, you heard that paragraph? That they have expressed implicit confidence in the Elections Commission for the conduct so far, how they are coordinating, they are conducting the process. They have expressed confidence in that. What do we say? After Solo Senior, Helena Bar, Amy Black, what do we say? When your Christmas will be good, you will tell from the eve, right, Abby?
Oh, yes.
When your Christmas, will be good, you will tell from the eve.
Yep.
So all of these noises that they are making about the election will be rigged, and that you see what they're doing with Sierra Leone and this and that, bullshit.
That's a BS there. so that a meaning of BS, right?
Yeah, that a meaning of BS.
Okay, I got it.
that a meaning of BS.
That one I go English.
I go English. I go English there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's BS. That the elections will be rigged, and you see what happened to Sierra Leone and this and that. And y'all try it. Y'all might not try it. Oh, when you win election, that's the time it can be fair. When CDC win, that is not fair. Y'all might not try it too. Y'all might not try it. All right. Not because you hear say the international community say that Liberia for the first time is conducting these elections void of any input from the international community. That does not mean they will not be there to observe. Yeah, that does not mean they will not be there to observe. They will be there, they will monitor, they will participate, they will do everything to make sure that when that foolish noises are coming from the opposition who have lost the election on the first ballot, they will say, no, we saw it from the beginning. We were there. The process was free, fair, transparent. Y'all go sleep. Yeah, Nina Kuya, good English. As Liberia commemorates 20 years of unbroken peace, this is directly to Prince Johnson now. As Liberia commemorates 20 years of unbroken peace, the international community in Liberia calls on the signatories of the Farmington River Declaration 2023 to abide by their commitment and promote the conditions for peaceful, transparent, and credible elections prior, during, and after the elections. Okay? Absolutely. 20 years of peace. That was one of the reasons why we played that song by Faith Joyto Richardson from 1989, 1990. Rock of My Salvation. The songs that we listened to during the war that brought comfort to us. When Liberians were running helter-skelter with just things they had on their backs, on their heads, no place to go. We're listening to that song, to those songs. Rock of my salvation. This song.
When I look down
On thine highway,
all I see is pain and fear.
oh, the heartache,
And the sorrow, oh, the burdens
that I have to share.
Ooh, yes, He is the rock of my salvation. I know He is.
He is the rock of our salvation. Faith Joyto Richardson. Those were the songs we listened to when guns were everywhere, when rockets were thrown in civilian population. Those were the songs that brought comfort to us. Joseph Brown Jr., thank you for the stars. Patience Green, welcome there. Yeah, Danny Watkins. All right, rock of my salvation. 20 years of peace. 20 years of peace. Unbroken peace. As Liberia commemorates 20 years of unbroken peace, the international community in Liberia calls on the signatories of the Farmington River Declaration 2023 to abide by their commitment and promote the conditions for peaceful, transparent, and credible elections prior, during, and after the elections. Absolutely, Danny B. Watkins. And Lucky Doobie too. Yep. Prisoner. Lucky Doobie prisoner. And yeah. And you know what? This very Prince Johnson bought 5 cassettes from me in Mamba Point. 5 cassettes. I was selling music. Somebody said, where you know all the music then from? I was selling music, including this Rock of My Salvation, the whole LP, whole album on cassette. Lucky Doobie. We had the double tape. The tape recorder with two cassette player. You play one, you record from the other one. Yeah, Evelyn Marsh was another one, Joanna Zulu. Okay. Prince Johnson, right across from the American Embassy, bought 5 cassettes from me, including this very song, Lucky Doobie and What Have You. The international community in Liberia is concerned by the recent reports of election violence, urges the authorities to investigate and hold those responsible to account. No, Yiligon, absolutely. That's one of the songs, she said. Yeah, Prince Carr. He said, then Prince Johnson planning bad things again. Yeah. The international community in Liberia is concerned by the recent reports of election violence, urges the authorities to investigate and hold those responsible to account, and appeals to all Liberians to safeguard the hard-won peace. Again, peace gains. We bring attention to inflammatory rhetoric, which has the potential to instigate violence. We therefore urge political leaders to be active peace messengers. Okay, listen to this. We bring attention to inflammatory rhetoric, which has the potential to instigate violence. We therefore urge political leaders to be active peace messengers and promote issue-based campaigns and refrain from incitement of followers toward violent action, especially violence against women in elections and politics, and to resolve any grievance through established legal mechanisms. We further caution against the instrumentalization of the youth. Yeah. We're glad, Glay, Alpha Blondie, absolutely. We want peace in Liberia, Alpha Blondie, Cocody Rock, and you name it. Sweet Fanta Diallo. All of those songs were songs we listened to during the war that brought relief, comfort to us. We don't want to go back there. We don't want the Liberian people running helter-skelter anymore. We are all for development this time around. The international community in Liberia reaffirms its unwavering support to the government and people of Liberia in their efforts to consolidate peace and inclusive democracy. Yet the last part, to the government and people of Liberia. So if you don't respect the government, the international community does. They respect the government. Okay? They respect the government and they expect the government to deliver. They respect the Liberian people and they are cautioning all of us, political leaders especially, not to undermine the process, not to inflame the process. Okay? And for you that sit here in America on that criminal empire called Spoon TV, Spoon Network, that sit down and just devise lies like he did with 7,600 people that he sold fake degrees to. Sit down, concoct plans, lies, that 360 people traveling with the president to America at the 78th General UN General Assembly. I got news for you. I got news for you. Damn criminal. I got news for you. You and your team on that criminal network. I mean, what pride do you have? What pride do you have for yourselves to just sit down and concoct lies, knowing that this guy is a convicted criminal in federal court that awaits sentencing? It's an open book. He lied about it until we went to Florida to bring you live broadcast from the courthouse. And then when asked last night on a criminal network by a brave young man, why don't you talk about your criminal conviction? He had the guts to say, you know, my lawyer advised me not to talk about it. I can't incriminate myself. BS.
You can't be incriminated when you're already convicted.
Yeah. BS. That's bullshit. You can't incriminate yourself. That's BS. Yeah? In a, yeah, you got on red t-shirt, we okay. Yeah.
So what if mean of beer isn't crime?
I must be crime.
What it mean?
You know, boom. They can't clown. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. I'll tell you that fuisi, call it fuisi.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you. Eh? I mean, simple question. You were in court. The document is out from the court. You pleaded guilty. And then you say, I can't implicate myself. You think we're stupid here? Only those people that you gave handout to who think that you rob the rich to give to the poor. That's another BS. You didn't rob no damn. You didn't rob no damn. You don't know damn Robin Hood.
Not that Robin Hood. No way.
You didn't rob. You ain't no damn Robin Hood. You rob the poor. You rob the poor and enrich yourself. It was ain't no damn millionaire that gave you 15,000 to get a fake degree. Some of them never had car pay to pay their way to go back to the airport.
The people had to pawn out their homes and all.
People took mortgage. They refinance their mortgages, their homes, to get 15,000. Some of them today, they are not in those positions anymore. They got to reorientate themselves into different careers. You mess people's lives up. And then those figurehead they want to tell us, say, the man is Robin Hood. The Liberian Robin Hood. Ain't no damn Liberian Robin Hood. Yeah. Fuck okay. He bought stupid property there over there. Yeah. But it's coming around. It's a circle. It's coming around.
The properties that were bought, they call that money laundering.
Money, yeah. Trying to clean up the money.
Exactly.
You go buy one stupid gas station from George Calano for $750,000. He said one gas there. You were stealing the gas from LPRC. Yeah, never got his money back. Yeah. No, you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. You pleaded guilty in federal court. Why don't you talk about your case? The best you could have said was, or is, I pleaded guilty to count one of the charges, and according to the court, I will be sentenced on November 2nd. I mean, I'm sorry if you have so much confidence in me, but that's what I did. I did it to save XYZ and this and that. I know it's shameful, it's disgraceful, but that's what I did. That's what people do. People who are remorseful, people who know that they wrong the community, that's what they do. Yeah. Absolutely. 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 I'll tell you who you are. Yeah. All right. I got my young brother from MONROVIA Dubo Road following the show this morning. Emmanuel Gilman. Welcome, young man. How you doing? He said, hello, Mr. Gilman. Great listening to you, senior brother. Absolutely. Welcome there. Good to see you here too. Okay. Dael John Gabla. Welcome to you. How you doing tonight? Good to see you as well. Patience Grain. Yeah. Okay. Stephen Kier. A real thief has no remorse. Totmas Nawolo. You want to talk on the show? Email. You can call me on WhatsApp. I will put it through. Let's hear you. Yeah. Funny girl Masale, my brother. For this particular man, no mercy for him. Up to now, he's still on the fake show. You know, because we have people who, I mean, no matter what you do, funny girl, Masale, no matter what you do, those people are opinionated. You can crack their head open and pack all the sense inside and close it back. Nothing. You will not know how those senses will come out of their heads. Okay? You will not know. Renee, God lead Port. Welcome there. How you doing from MONROVIA? Good to see you. Okay? You will not know. People are just opinionated. And they are simply because one, hate for George Weah. They don't like President Weah. Two, a lot of them are the former opposition Unity Party people. And because they did not deliver on their 12 years, or during their 12 years, they did nothing substantial for the Liberian people, they think they can come back. And let me say something to all of us here. If you see 2,000, 3,000 people at a Joseph Boakai event, don't get mad. Absolutely, Dael, Jagabla. Don't get mad that you saw 2,000 people, 1,500 people at a Joseph Boakai event. Joseph Boakai is the former vice president for 12 years. Unity Party led that country for 12 years. They are deeply rooted. They have people as assistant ministers in government today, assistant director, They have people as controllers. They have people as assistant directors. They have people in the technical areas. This President George Weah said he's not going to right size and downsize. He's going to keep everybody on. And he's going to remove some people. He's going to maintain some people because after all, we are all the same. We all want good for our country. But these people say, no, we don't want you. We don't like you. There are people in this government that are paying money to Joseph Boakai, that are funding Joseph Boakai campaign. There are people in the government. Take, for example, another ingrate, Cecilia Coffey Brown from National Housing Authority. This woman insulted the president on social media. Before he became president, he named her acting National Port Authority Managing Director. She was there for months at the NPA. They're acting as National Port Authority Managing Director. When he appointed Bill Twawe, he appointed her to go and head Housing Authority. That's the woman who turned around, is today running to be vice president on somebody's ticket. Celia Coffey Brown. Her husband died here in America. She came and buried him, went back to Liberia. Within 2 months, she got married. That's the woman.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, let me take my little brother here from Duporo, from MONROVIA. Emmanuel Gilman, welcome. How you doing?
Doing good, senior brother. How are you?
I'm awesome, young man. Let's hear
I've been
you.
listening to the show.
Yeah.
I've been listening to the show and I've been understanding some of your points you struck out, and I see that it's well prudent. You see, there are a lot of things going on in Liberia, and people does not see the reality.
Uh-huh.
The president is doing extremely well, but the fact that we have in absolute peace. Peace is very genuine. It's very paramount to people. And Liberians people, some of them, they are not appreciating.
No.
Let me get backtrack. Just last night, we were sitting around the Dupero, and there's a guy who works in the government.
Uh-huh.
So I discussed my plan, decided to discuss the politics in a different trench, where I was supporting another candidate.
Yeah.
And just a year, a guy who works in the government, worked at the RIA. I don't want to be specific to call his name because he's a young man and I know this. And the guy was telling me that indeed the elections is hard for Joey. I said, in what sense? He said, because Joseph Boakai and this is, I said, I mean, how can you be in the government and supporting the opposition? He said, what do you mean? If I say I'm from Grand Jita and if I'll be running 2029 and this is the government, the people blunder and whatever. I said, but so you here now. So what have you done in order that other people can see the reflection of you into the government? It just tell me the dissection and whatever the people are in the government. It's about time this government need to make some real changes. You understand me?
Absolutely.
Real changes.
Yeah.
There are people within the government is back in the government. They are doing a lot of things in the government that is back like the government. President Weah is a very good man. Very, very good man. I got nothing against President Weah.
Right.
And he's doing extremely well.
Wow.
It's about time Liberians hold their support behind him. I can see the anxiety in that guy. Right now, Jowiah is pushing real change. Jowiah is pushing real change. The guy is in the slum. He moved from every community, every district, every county
Right.
to tell the Liberian people, indeed, you voted for me. But the people who are placed into those positions as lieutenants did not do you well. I'm waiting to change. Why can't we listen to the crowd?
Right.
Why is Liberian people, listen, a lot of people are listening to them talking about Joseph Walker. Sometimes I sit down and say, why would young people follow this kind of person who don't have vision, who don't have developmental mind? How many persons can raise up and say, this is what Joseph Walker did for me?
Right.
This is what Joseph Walker did. You live on taxpayer money for the past 42 years. I was not even born.
No.
I was not even born. I was not even born.
No.
But I have passed to Joseph Walker and he sat there, Joey developed around him, carry on development around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 years. What can you prove to the Liberian people? All when you ask them is integrity. Is he the only integrity person? Is Joseph Walker integrity? Does everybody have integrity? You live on taxpayer money for 12 years. You say early disenchant or whatever it is. Okay, 12 years, you control everything. You are having everything. Why did he resign from the past government that the government was corrupt? Why did he resign? But you stay there for the 12 years. You come to Liberian and tell us, say, rescue. Why are you coming to rescue in the country? What are you coming to rescue?
Wow.
What are you coming to rescue?
Wow.
You don't rescue anything because the fact here is that everybody behind you are all corrupt people. No, the desperation of the people in the Union Party, you can see it in them. The people want to come by and carry Liberia to the lowest.
Wow.
To the lowest. These people, they want to come by and carry Liberia to the lowest.
Wow.
Listen to the tape from Prince Johnson.
Yeah.
Listen to the tape from Prince Johnson. That tape is resonating in the Liberian people right now as we speak.
What are they
the
saying?
People have senator motive. They have senator motive, brother. They have senator motive. And that's the greatest regret Liberia will ever have in their entire life. Me, I'm totally resolved. It better I maintain with the president than bring in new people.
Yeah.
It better.
Absolutely.
Where are we heading today? Where are we heading? Under this man government, see what's happening. Under his government, electricity is going as far. Under his government, we have absolute peace.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech. So what more do you need? So what change, what rescue is this guy bringing? What's the rescue?
Yeah. Wow.
Some of these guys are completely broke, and I know most of them.
And they want to come back to recollect.
They want to come back because you know why is it?
No.
They see that the young people who are left behind, and the president make them today.
Yeah.
Common Liberian people from the masses, and today they are up there. Those guys, they feel that early marginalized them. They want to come back. And look, it will be the greatest regret Liberia will ever have to put Joseph Walker to be president in the country.
Wow.
It will be the greatest regret. But the day election commission announced Joseph Walker president, people I will call you as a law. I live in Liberia. I go.
Thank you.
I'm being very honest with you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Yeah. Hopefully I get to see you soon. In God's name, all right? Yeah. That's my young brother there. Yeah, that's my young brother, Emmanuel Gilman. Yeah. Absolutely. No. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. No. Right.
So the macroeconomics policy move forward. So I
That,
tell all my friends and family, do what you're supposed to do now. Don't when Joseph when we are 12 years over a CDC now produce a suitable candidate, and then the people, the elite, they are standing on that. Who are having white children that the new standard in that group.
Good morning, sir, Mr. German.
I have a baby with white men that are new standard.
right.
So when the way will be hard for us.
Absolutely.
But I am glad, like my brother AD was saying that night, that we need to say, they now say me, that we need to set a precedent. The precedent already said. Those girls have set the precedent by giving their life. Some of them died for it.
Yep.
After God, they said that we go and do this on our own. We don't need government support. We don't need the party support. But we do this on our own. We're going to believe in the country. We believe in ourselves. We believe in the future of this country. Mr. Gilman, your voice, TST is changing lives. This is why I want to thank you always. Because you don't get tired. No matter how much load we give you to carry. I don't know. Maybe you are the entrepreneur. You got so many hands and legs. You carry it and you still deliver. Sometimes when I wake up, I'm tired. I play the reflex as a tech. How do I get to the team?
Yeah.
Get up from work and still go through the show. Get up from work and still do the show every day. And I'm that committed. But we thank you for the hard work. You're not doing it. A lot of people are corrected them because they say, "Oh, you buy you Michael Given." So I said, "Yes, you're fighting for Joey." I said, "No, Joey had nothing to do with it. We are fighting for the soul of the country."
The soul of the country. Yeah.
We are to right now. You fire president. We have for our executive mansion. The man reached already before you go to our executive mansion. You'll be okay. They saw signed deals about $20 or $19 million.
Absolutely.
What you think you can do to money? Nothing. They've been trying to help the Southeastern, every part of the country. That's what they've been touching. Not just one group. The men would have said, "Oh, let me just face Star where I'm from, or Sano County."
Yeah.
We did not do that. It made sure that even MONROVIA, which is our capital city, go Abidjan. Everybody want to go Abidjan to go sit at a hotel. But the hotels are here, they're not built by the Afro government. They are built by the Afro diaspora people. But our diaspora people, they want over to government.
Yeah.
They want your people. They want work for president body. This is the fact that we say that every young person in Liberia should rely on government. When the government in the United States, we all are here. When you ask 100 people, maybe 2 people work for a government entity in America here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody work for the private sector.
Private sector.
So Mr. Gilman, Father, don't get tired.
No doubt.
I know
Thank.
your Christian people that will come here and say, "What you want to say? You want to talk about Joseph Walker? We'll get you the microphone. You can scream Joseph Walker 100 times. When you finish it, the microphone.
And yeah.
I can scream one time, and everybody will hear me. Because the children know who Joseph Walker is. The men that sat down in that area, we have built the road in front of him.
Right.
That's the kind of man he is.
Thank you. All right. So, folks, we're gonna soon open up the lines. So, all of you that are on the line with me, just hold on. We're gonna open up the lines momentarily. Thanks, dear Solo Senior. And by no means, Arthur Solo Senior is not related to George Solo, the criminal.
No relation, right?
No relation. No. Yeah. 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 No relation. Yeah. Okay. So, before we take your course, look, folks, this story about 50 million, that 50 year, and not there. There is no there. Made up story by Stanton Witherspoon and the Criminal Spoon Network, backed by his gangs. Even Eugene FAHNGHON, the LOBSTER KINGKONG, said that's not true. Yeah. Eugene FAHNGHON said, no. 50 million, no, it's not true. Okay? You welcome the Victoria Musulue Townsend. Thank you. Said that's not true. So, if you believe Eugene, and he told you say 50 million that not true, then what you worry about? Do you think 50 million is small money? Eh? Do you think $50 million that's small money? Or because Boaka tried to sell Wologisi Mountain for 30 million, so you think 50 million is small money? Yeah? Is that what you think? But let me say this to all of us here. You remember the days when we used to find dead bodies across MONROVIA? Forget about the war time. Jawia time. When we used to find dead. Yeah, first on the scene was Spoon. And who it used to be? James Samuel Good Flomo. Think about it. Benzema Benedict, Jerome Tapper, Danny Watkins, Mary Appleton Jabate, John Wampie. Think about it. Salome Weeks, Arotaino Solo. James Good Flomo been out of Liberia over a year plus now. Have you seen Favor Morris? Favor Morris. Since James Good Flomo left Liberia, have you seen dead body report? Have you seen dead bodies on the street? Say, oh, we found dead body yet? Think about it. How did Spoon, James Good Flomo alone used to find those dead bodies? Was Stanton Witherspoon buying dead bodies from the morgue? Abandoned bodies? Marie Pine, Her Royal Highness, the CLN Global Queen, welcome to you. She said, only Spoon the network that can come across all the dead bodies. Eh? Charlotte Bully, since Good Flomo left the country, no more bodies are being found on the street. Yeah, Mary Appleton Jabate, I trust you, Mr. Gilmore, she said. Rebecca Dober. Simple understanding. The only persons that found their body on the street were James Good Flomo. From the time he left Liberia, no more dead body on the street. Yeah, Mass SP Pelu. Especially since the Gloria Mususka case came to the spotlight, the dead bodies disappear. Marie Buddy, I like you, oh, Triple D. I like you too. Eh? Yasake, where? Where you at? A lady from Atlanta. Talk to me. Since your cousin James Good Flomo left Liberia. Eh? Ketele Tobogi. That's exactly what they were doing to tarnish the government reputation. Crusoe Gongbe, welcome. How you doing? Okay. But folks, we got work to do. We got work to do. Thanks to all of you that have made donations towards our project in Liberia for these upcoming elections and our trip to Liberia, the Concerned Liberian Network. We have these two young ladies that lost their lives. May their souls continue to rest in perfect peace. And those 4 others that are fighting for their lives in the hospitals to make donations to them. So far, our treasurer, Comfort Mamite, texted me today that we got monies that went directly into the account, $1,200. And then I got about $420 myself. So about $1,600 has been raised. About $1,600 has been raised. We need to please buckle up, double up. You can send your donations to what you're looking at on the screen, and those of you on the radio and YouTube, the $ CLN28 for the Cash App. $ CLN28. If you put that in, you will see the name Comfort Mamite. It does not go to her personal or private account. It goes to the Concerned Liberian Network account. So please, whatever you can do tonight, during the day, tomorrow, our subsequent broadcast, we are fundraising until we leave to go to Liberia. So please send whatever you can there so that we can make good our presence in Liberia. Okay. Emmanuel Gilman, all that dead body thing, that vla, that was a cheap propaganda against the government. Boy, my Bostock Banner, I'm watching from Liberia. Thanks for the good work. You're welcome. Sumo K. Wilson, welcome to you there. How you doing? All right. Jerome W. Tapper, Mr. Gilman, thanks for your show. You always giving accurate information here. Absolutely. Thank you very much. All right. So let's do that. If you don't have Cash App, you got Zelle. You can send a Zelle to my telephone number 313-957-9702. You can send a Zelle, and we're going to transfer same to our account. Okay, 313-957-9702. We'll take a musical break and we'll come back. We'll take all of your calls. Yeah. So you can call while we wait. Let's go back to Fit Joy to Richardson. This is our song for tonight.
When I look down on life's highway, all I see is pain and fear. Oh, the heartache and the sorrow. Oh, the burdens that I had to bear. He is the rock of my salvation. I know He is.
Oh, thanks to Aramita Ya on the Zelle, $25 from Aramita Ya. Emmanuel Pin, $50 on the Zelle app from Emmanuel Pin also. And Rose Talu, $25 just came in. Thank you very much.
My past are bright to see. All my nights were filled with tears, and my days were always dark. Ooh, but He is the rock of my salvation. I know He is. He is the rock of my salvation.
Says Makula Musul Dennis, $20 on the Cash App.
The rock of my salvation. Yes, He is.
And Rebecca Vanni,
Oh, yes, He is.
Rebecca Vanny, $25 on the Cash App. Confident D. Mr. Gamer also sounds good in Flomo left Liberia. The Christian people big man Yeke is walking dead. Augustus G. Colley, Turin, Italy, welcome to you.
I will wait.
Crusoe Gongbe from MONROVIA.
For his.
I'll make my donation tomorrow, Monday.
I will wait for his promise.
In his vineyard,
I will labor. I will.
Sam Ricks, Mr. Gilman. I have been down with some kind of a heavy GYC. Not too well, but thank God I'm still standing. Good to be here on the global stage. Get well soon. And Steve, one okay. A speedy recovery for you as well.
My salvation, yes, he is the rock of my salvation.
Yes, he is.
Ooh, yes, he is.
Boy, man, Bostock Banner from Liberia, welcome. Sabina Harris, Henry Duba Hill, Amadou Dagabui Bland.
I know, he is the rock of my salvation.
Yes, he is.
Rock of my salvation. Yes, he is. Ooh, yes, he is. Ooh, yes, he is. I know.
Mark Atto, all the ones with the missing parts used to come from Jeremiah Coon Hospital. The rock of my salvation. The rock of my rock of my salvation. Fit Joy to Richardson. What a song there for all of us here tonight. Let's go to the telephone lines here and welcome Elvis Morris.
Mr. Gilman, how you doing?
I'm great, my man. How you doing?
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm doing well.
Absolutely.
Look, I just want to say, this Stanton guy has no shame, and he's so disrespectful. I noticed something over the weekend. I think it was on a Friday show.
Mm-hmm.
I tuned in for a little bit, and Dr. Richardson was in the car driving, on the show.
Yeah.
So he said, "Oh, Dr. Richardson, I report this." He said, "Oh, I'm not driving." Then he said, "Who? Who driving? My brother driving. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble." Then he started laughing, kiki,
Uh-huh.
The woman tried to change the topic quick. She didn't even want to even get into it. That guy is a diabolical guy. You know what he did? The woman husband probably veil him by away, so the woman, they're not even friendly, but he's trying to act like they're still cool. But the thing that disappointed me mostly about that platform, because the guy came up with vitriol. I think it was on a Friday show when he came up with this nonsense about President Weah.
Right.
He started making all kind of unfounded allegations and making all kind of assertions. And the people on that show, people like a man like Gibson Jeru, somebody like
I'm telling you.
Ambula. Yeah, Ambula Mame, who I interact with on another network. We have shows together.
Yeah.
People like that who put themselves forward as integrous people. Who is supporting an integrity candidate like Gonglo will be sitting on that show with this guy after, before they can say, oh, it's a little gray area, but after
his conviction,
guilty.
he found guilty.
Yes.
Yeah.
How can you guys still be sitting on that platform?
How?
Letting this guy run the show, doing all kind of fake joking and fake laughing, bringing false information. I don't know, Mr. Gaiman, like you said, if people can call the certain district in Fort Lauderdale and complain on this guy for trying to destabilize the country.
We're gonna be publishing.
To do it.
We're gonna be publishing the numbers again to call Fort Lauderdale, the district attorney's office, the investigator's office, and make your case. Call them and tell them about what Stanton Witherspoon is doing. That
he has
yeah.
He has a penchant for things like that, where he will continue to make up false allegations out of whole cloth and then spray it on his network. But one of the good things I'm glad it was not even the government instrumentality, but the court system that took him off the airway in Liberia. Can you imagine how he would be if he was ready? Yeah,
he stayed on the air. He stayed on the air. Despite
I think in where I think in Bomi, right? In Bomi County or some
his
one
radios,
his
radios are still on the air. And I was talking to somebody, and I don't know what the court is waiting for, because the insurance company that filed the bill, the $5 million bill for him, they revoked that. They withdrew the bill, and yeah. So I mean, the court's supposed to know that this man radio is supposed to be off the air ever since.
And then lastly, I just want to say this. It's my prayer, it's my sincerest hope that President Weah can get that coastal highway done. Look, Mr. Gaming, I will cry that day, the day that work commenced on that highway, because it will be a legacy defining achievement.
Absolutely.
Yes, because and one of the things I can already foresee people saying is that, well, this was already pre-planned. This was the intercontinental highway that was going to come from this.
Yeah, but there was no willpower.
Yes, but there was no willpower in the successive government.
No.
So if it happens under President Weah's second term, look, I don't care any other achievement that has been established in Liberia. In terms of infrastructure, that would be the greatest, because that will relieve the oppression
the whole
of
country.
Transportation.
The whole country will be relieved.
Yeah. So I can't wait, and it seems close. From what I've been told, I think once he gets, if he's elected for a second term, I think then everything can go full speed ahead, because maybe they're moving slow because it's election time.
Yeah.
To see who the next president would be. But I would be so disappointed, God forbid, if Boyka come in office and he make that achievement, or the people come and give it to him and build that highway. President Weah deserve it based on the barrel medicine image that he's built for himself.
Right.
Bringing that coastal highway, passing it through Liberia, down to Sierra Leone or whatever is supposed to end, will be phenomenal. So I can't wait. I just hope and pray to God that he gets the second term.
Absolutely.
And he achieved that signature achievement. It will be a wonderful, wonderful thing for his legacy. But thank you for taking my call. I will leave it. I'll give other people the chance to
talk. No doubt. Thank you very much, Elvis. Thank you. Let's bring on John Wampier from Stockton, California. Wampier.
Hey, Mr. Gamer, how you doing, man?
I'm awesome, my man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Look, I think I sent you some photo over there about that thing when Mo Ali was talking. Mr. Gamer, the guys feel that they are clever guys, Patrick HANGHON. Patrick HANGHON, when he recorded his voice, that voice, when he play it, you will know strictly that Patrick HANGHON, like, recorded the voice. He was speaking like the Moruba Molu, to do that thing. So that's why I just send it to you for you to investigate it.
Mm-hmm.
I send it to you. Even Ben SANVEE, I think at 2017 or thing that you were talking. Check on all Unity Party members they were. You will see that. You see that other voice, what they call league recalling from Moruba Molu. All they want. Patrick HANGHON did that recalling.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick HANGHON gets 6 different voices that he can recall, that he can use. I know he's a pro-lay picking and a rule-lay picking. You understand?
Yeah.
When you check it, that's the voice. You will know. You say, John, you're not like. That's the voice. I've been telling all the things. I have told you that the guys are making AR video to during the election, so they can be calling numbers, and they want to bring confusion away, because when people listen to it, say, Joseph Baga was in the lead, the government just taking for Joseph Baga. That while the OKFA is in that clique,
Uh-huh.
Patrick HANGHON and other guys are in that clique. So they are using that one guy from Nigeria,
right,
who was lying on Tinubu.
Yeah.
That's why you're doing. And the same thing he was doing in Sierra Leone too. Like the post sanction on Sierra Leone, this, that, all you wonder, like seeing group of people that they collaborated with to cause that confusion. Thank you very much. I just wanted to give you that information.
Thank you. Our lines are open, folks. We're going to take a few more callers here. 313-957-9702. But let's get some analysis from Brother Connor here. AB.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother. Great show again. And I know One P is the voice analyst. One P trying to be the voice analyst here, so we'll we'll get it up onto him.
Yeah.
But you know, my brother, let me just point this out real quick.
Yeah, just before you do that, let me inform everybody here. Following AB's input here, we'll play you the video of Emmanuel Williams. We told you about George Solo and Emmanuel Williams being involved with Micronesian women at the job. We'll play you that video right after AB's input here. So don't go nowhere. We got more breaking development for you, okay? That's a story we brought a long time ago, but we're going to be playing you the tape here tonight. Yeah. Go ahead, AB.
Say you must take a cup of coffee and relax. And stay tuned.
Yeah.
We still got a lot to offer. But yes, my brother, firstly, let me just remind everyone that September 7th, which is on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, we are in the diaspora. For those in Liberia and got an influence, to bring out the sedition and the Weashins and the Erishins. Make sure that the day is September 7th, Thursday. That's about 4 days from today. Make sure the people come out and show out and they show force. For the point, my brother, again, I will go back to that $50 million situation. What is so disappointing, I think, a gentleman I just called before 1 p.m., we touched on it a little bit. What is so disappointing? If you have the likes of this man that he talked about, the candidate he represents in the race, those people, they are projecting some kind of political purity, some kind of integrity candidate. And to go sit on the platform and they talk about resources, they talk about monies,
right?
You're not even afforded the opportunity to get copies of things to make analysis on it. Those bogus things, even to make analysis on it.
Right.
And you sit there and talk about it and talk about this is what we're talking about. And you become so sentimental and allow you to be bamboozled by those kind of falsehoods.
We're gonna zo.
Bamboozled.